We are under the light. Be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball. It's the show. Adam Wainwright will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. This one.
So striding forward now, Mark Payton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The first baseman, number 19.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Wainwright has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit. And even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career. And now they've got him picked off. And they will tag him out between first and second.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
1-1. And another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, another foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Got him swinging in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. A good first inning of work for Adam Wainwright. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Stepping in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Irvin is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Miley has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Misses, ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Senzel fields it cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Irvin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Miley sets. First pitch on its way. Edman is off at first with 2 away. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Oh, and this kicks right off at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Molina is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, Philip Irvin.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. His career line against Wainwright, he's 0 for 5. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that misses, ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Irvin has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And it's 1-2. the pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Tyler O'Neill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. Line drive base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch.
Ready now, Harrison Bader. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Field shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him. Maybe.
Pitch outside the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Popped up. Votto is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 2 full. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Now batting, Kurt Casale. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Kurt Casale.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
In now for the Reds, Wade Miley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 34, Mark Payton.
So coming to the plate, Mark Payton. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Line towards center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Popped up. Votto in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Right side taken in by Votto, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance. Colton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the target, The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Miley gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Suarez is there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. But they're on top 1-0. New inning set to get underway. In is Joey Votto now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch.
Hey!
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Goldschmidt or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul. Fouled off. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh and 1 the count to Molina. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Nope.
One and two now.
1 and 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Philip Irvin.
Digging in to try it again, Philip Irvin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Striding in once again, Kurt Casale reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way.
1-1.
The 1-0. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
That's popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything.
Standing in now, Wade Miley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Softly hit here to the left side, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down 1-0. Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Low for ball one. Mm, 2-0. O'Neill, a Canadian native. He's in his third season as a major league player. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Lane Thomas. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. In now, Adam Wainwright, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wall.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. A shot down the first baseline. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Standing in, Nick Senzel. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box now, Mark Payton. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Joey Votto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Tommy Edman.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 20, Matt Carpenter.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Miley sets. First pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero. So
a dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
He's set, and the pitch. Aristides Aquino is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Thomas. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Out in front of it, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Up next to Cincinnati.
Digging in once again, Phillip Ervin. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Wainwright. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Irvin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Digging in, Kurt Casale. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Andrew Miller.
Nicholas Castellanos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Castellanos.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bader is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting.
Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Mark Payton.
In now, Mark Payton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 1. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lorenzen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Nope.
And he misses there. 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top. At the plate, Joey Votto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he struck him out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The Reds down to their last strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Wainwright notches his 3rd win of the year. Wade Miley takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.